Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel once again. Great to see you. If it's your first time here and you like this type of content, please click the subscribe button, ring the bell for future notifications. Today's video is a follow-up video / discussion with a supervisor at the Westside Houston Police Department where they wanted to illegally detain / arrest and illegally disarm one of my good friends' authority check. While all this was going on, a couple of the officers decided they wanted to put hands on me. There's not legal signage for not having a firearm. This is a public building. This is the entrance for the public lobby. Hey! One of them not wanting to identify, and so I had to get his information. Y'all guys have the right to redress. Feel free to do so. Much love, and as always, be peaceful to each other. I just activated my camera so I can keep documentation of our conversation. And I want to let you know that I was there visiting not too long ago, less than a week ago, and I am trying to obtain an officer's name because he failed to identify, and then wanted to speak with you about, what's going to be the best way for me to come in or whatever is required to file the complaint. Y'all guys know who I am. I'm one of the photographers that was at the Westside location conducting an audit with for our First Amendment and our Second Amendment, and the officers illegally detained my friend, took his weapon, disarmed him. I'm sure you've heard about what happened.
Yes, I'm well aware of what happened last weekend.
And I'm one of the people that was there, and I'm calling to file a complaint on an officer that shoved me at the door while I was trying to conduct my First Amendment right of documenting what our public officials are doing while they are operating within their official capacity. And so not only was I there to document how they would react or if there would be a reaction, but I was there to document if they were going to allow me to document. And they shoved me out of the door and surrounded me with several officers. I don't know if you saw the video. I'm calling to make a formal complaint. If I need to come in, I can do that, but no, all my cameras will be rolling and I will not be alone because I cannot trust the department based upon their actions last time I visited.
Like I said, if you want to do a formal complaint that requires that you fill out a packet, you can pick it up at any station. All you need to do is go in and ask them for just tell them that you want to file a formal complaint. It's, like I said, it's several pages long. It asks for your information, the date, time, locations of the incident, who's involved, if there's witnesses, stuff like that, and you fill it out. It has to be notarized, and then you turn it in. It goes to our internal affairs, and it's given like a tracking number and, IAD, takes it from there. If you want to do, like I said, more something informal and you just want to speak to that officer supervisor, then, like I said, I'll have to...
I would honestly like to do both. If I need to come in to file my formal complaint, I'll do that. But I would also like to speak with the supervisor. And I would like for you to give me this officer's name, like you said in the beginning of the conversation, 1028 5. I'd like to know his name so I could, when I speak with the supervisor, I can address him properly.
Okay. Let me put you on hold for just a minute.
Thank you.
I'll pull up who this is.
Get connected to the world today with the Houston Public Library.
This is the way it goes, world. These guys want to run you in circles. They want to make it hard. Crack open a beer, cheers, and sit back and relax and let them run in the circles and be patient, because the way that they operate, it's never going to be quick. It's never going to be the way you want it. Just be patient and don't give up. Take a deep breath and just let them be stupid. That's my best advice I could give. And this is not legal advice. This is just my opinion. We're going to find out who this guy is. The officer that shoved me, which that video will be attached. Should have never put his hands on me. Never put your hands on me. I'm willing to have conversation. I'm willing to be peaceful. But once you put your hands on me, I will make you regret. And that's not a threat. I go through the proper lines to make sure that everybody's disciplined properly throughout their job, appropriately, according to the rules and regulations. So you touch me, and I will make sure every paper is filled out. Remember that, to every officer listening right now. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Hey, okay. Now, that badge number belongs to an officer, John Fisher, but he does not work at this West Side station. If you're referring to what happened last Sunday, so that may not be a good badge number.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the picture right now of the officer. I mean, hold on one second. Let me make it really clear real quick. And what do I need to leave for? It could possibly be a 10-26-5. All right, so it's going to be 10-26-5. And what was his name?
His last name is Young, Y-O-U-N-G.
Okay.
First name is Rodney.
Okay.
R-O-D-N-E-Y.
All right, and so what do I do to get transferred to his supervisor so I could have a conversation with him?
Let's see. Sergeant.
And if he needs to give me a call back, that's fine. Y'all have my number.
I've just got to get to a different page here. The paperwork I have, the sergeant he was assigned to just left, transferred like 2 weeks ago, so I've got to see who his current sergeant is.
Yeah, that officer should know he can't just go shoving people around, you know, just because they don't listen to him. You have to be giving lawful orders for us to listen. And if you're giving me unlawful orders, I'm not going to listen. And he was shoving me around, and I understand they were trying to figure out what the law was, which is sad because they're the law enforcement. So, I have the understanding and patience with that he was ignorant of the moment and what was happening. But to put hands on a person without clarifying or talking to a supervisor or something first, that's just out of line. He could have very easily cleared the whole situation up, calling the DA or calling somebody above himself and making sure that his actions were correct before he went hands-on. And now that he's gone hands-on, he has to deal with this.
Okay, his sergeant, last name is Matus.
Matus.
M-A-T-U-S.
Okay.
He is off on weekends, so it will be Monday before, I can have him call you.
That's fine.
Or if you want to call him, let me get your information so I can have him call you.
I mean, I can call him. You said I could call him as well?
You can wait and call up here Monday after 2 o'clock.
I mean, if you could leave a note for him just to call me whenever he has a moment. I don't want to take up his time. I know you guys are busy and that you have a lot of crime to deal with. So I don't want to try to take him away from his job. But whenever he has a moment, yes, I do need to speak with him.
Okay. Is this...
The number I just called you from is my private number.
Yeah.
It's my personal number. It's linked to my name. I ain't trying to hide from you guys.